This is for further maths. We're going to look at exercise 8G, and we're looking at question number 6. Okay, so we've got Luke is considering a loan of $35,000, and his bank has two compound interest options. Okay, so he can go with loan A, and it charges an 8.3% per annum interest, but it's compounding monthly, so interest is charged every month. Okay, so it's charged less frequently. Whereas B has a lower interest rate, but it compounds a bit more frequently. So calculate the effective interest for each of the loans. Okay, so there is a shortcut. You don't need to use the formula. You can just go, okay, here's how you do it. You go interactive, financial, interest conversion, convert effective. Okay, so CONVEFF is the one you want, convert effective. And N is the number of compounding periods per year. So for loan A, or option A, monthly means there's 12 compounding periods per year because it's 12 months per year, and the interest rate is 8.3%. Okay, so the effective interest rate is actually 8.62%. Okay, so it's something to consider when when you buy a house or a car, and you're taking a loan out for that. You can use this calculator to actually see, like, hang on, what's my effective interest rate? Or even if you're depositing money in the bank, like whether the bank pays you interest monthly or daily, it actually matters, because the more frequently they compound, the better, because you're allowing the interest you earn to grow. Okay, even though it might be a small amount, it'll still be working for you earlier. So 8.62% for the first one. For the second one, I can just copy and paste this function and just change the values to my needs. So I can just go, okay, it's compounding weekly, so it's 52 weeks in the year, and the annual interest rate is 7.8%. So I'm going to enter 7.8, and I can see the clear difference. So this is 8.62%, the effective interest rate 8.62%, and the effective interest rate for the second one is 8.11%. Oops, 8.11%. Okay, as you can see, because this is a loan, meaning you're owing money, you'll be owing money, you want the one with the lowest interest rate, which is this one, okay? You don't want that one. So that one's not good, this one's good, because it's a loan. Conversely, if it's a bank account, like as in, you're depositing money in a bank to gain interest, then option A would be better because you're earning more interest. But in this case, you want less interest because you want to pay less for your loan, okay? So we've done the first part. Now, calculate the amount of interest Luke would pay for the first year of each of the loan options. Okay, now this is where we have to be able to work with our R values. Okay, so well, we don't really need to work with R values. All you need to do is be able to convert to calculate the interest of a loan, okay, because we want to see how much interest is paid in the first year. So all you have to do is find 8.623% of the principal. So I'll write this down, loan A, you want 8.62% of 35,000. And for B, you want the interest paid is 8.11% of 35,000. So let's work that out. So all you need to do is go 8.62 divided by 100 times 3,500. 8.11 over 100 times 3,500. Now, I just want to highlight, I want to actually use the full decimal value because I've got that on my calculator, because we've rounded. It might not be as accurate as using the full value, so we want to use the full value. So what I mean by that is, to calculate the interest I pay for the loan, is I go that amount, that value, interest rate, divided by 100 times 35,000. Okay, so I pay 3,018 and 3,018 and 10 cents. 3,018 and 10 cents. 3,018 and 10 cents. Okay. So with these questions where we're using a previous answer, make sure you use more decimal places than you normally need in the from your previous answer for your calculation going forward. Okay, so you're not trying to use the rounded answer. Okay, the reason that is because significant figures matters. Okay, because we're cutting our accuracy by rounding early. So the second part, you do the same thing. You go that divided by 100 times 35,000. 2837 and 8 cents. 2837 and 8 cents. 2837 and 8 cents. What loan should Luke choose? It's a no-brainer. This one, because you're paying less interest. So loan B is your answer. Loan B, less interest charged per annum. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so what I wanted you to get out of this question is how to use the convert effective interest rate and how to calculate the interest you pay for a year. Okay, so you just divide the interest rate by 100 times it by the amount, the principal amount. Hopefully it helps.